town is mine now.
Talon! Vixis, help!
Better safe than sorry. The pure blood meets its end today.
Are you okay, Talon?
Tyrea, here! Damn!
Mother? Miss Melia!
She's okay. She's all right.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save the future.
Melia!
Miss Melia!
Kino, you did it! Applause.
Where?
We're in Radsom's house. The lab went up in flames, so we carried you here.
The lab. I'm sorry, Talon. I failed you.
Miss Melia.
You damn fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguarding the future of the High Entia? And bringing our brethren back home, were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us!
Come on, big sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to.
What?
To protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
Our salvation lies therein. I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents.
Poor Miss Melly.
That's not true. If you and your friends hadn't come when you did, there might not have been anything left of the research to continue with. And also, here,
What's this?
it's the book you carried out of the fire. Ring any bells?
This tome. We found it in the tomb.
Yeah, the book that started my research. If we have this, me and Tyrea can carry on with our work. Sis, are you with me?
Yes, right. We can study the problem until we make some headway.
Miss Melia, thank you.
Likewise.
Talon. Tyrea.
You've only just woken up. Come on, we'll let you rest.
Yes. Thank you.
What that for? Kino used tranquil snooze for sweet dreams. That seemed extremely
This might just be what we need to defeat the Fog King.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
What a relief.
Miss Melly good as new. Kino saved day again. Less braggy, please.
Friends, I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now. I swear to do what I can for the good of Grandel.
I appreciate it. Just don't go running yourself ragged for us.
I promise. We seem to be missing Tyrea.
Oh, if you're looking for her, she figured the fog beasts might strike again, so she went out on patrol.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for battle, so really, any help is welcome.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into Tyrea's path. By the way, did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against fog beasts, but not against the Fog King. That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration?
Concentration? Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum. But Kino's so bored.
The whole thing got me wondering, why did fog beasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King will become vulnerable.
How does one put up an ether field? Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated ether?
For the field, I think this guy will do the job, with a little tinkering.
In that case, it's just a matter of gathering up enough high-purity ether crystals, except...
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking. There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
Well, after that cutscene, welcome back! This is Mr. Bacon Bits, and this is Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. It looks like we need to find high ether crystals, but we have no idea where to start looking. Thankfully the guy we need to talk to is already marked on our map, so let's head over there. Mela, honestly, you need to be really more careful about preserving your own life if you need to lead the High Entia.
What's up?
A high ether crystal, eh? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. But now that I think about it, I might actually have a rough idea about where to find one. I hope it's what you're looking for. Blast. You know what? I can't recall. It was a long time ago, so my memory's a little hazy. Sorry, your best bet might be asking a fellow squadsman of mine. He's on the ramparts and bound to know more. Okay. I guess we can head over there real quick. I forgot to have my HUD on. I was wondering why I couldn't bring up the map. Alright, let's talk to this dude right here.
Let's keep it brief.
A high ether crystal. Ah, I think I know what you're getting at here. I'm not entirely sure on the location, but I do know there's supposed to be a very rare ether deposit near here. An old lady called Sarja told me about it. You might be better off talking to her for more details. I got interested myself and even tried searching around Nerthus Necropolis, but couldn't find a thing. From what Sarja told me, there's a good chance it's inside of a cave, so that's why I thought it was a place to start. Alas. If it really is in a cave and it's not there, then I'm stumped. Still, that doesn't mean much. There'll be other places to check. I can't say for certain, of course. But I do think that we're talking about the same thing here. I expect you'll find Sarja at Hero's Rest, down at the south end of Grandel. She's a kind old bird, always worrying about our welfare and all that. Anyhow, better get back to my shift. Hope I was able to help a little. Yeah, you actually did help a little bit, so can be found in a cave. Hello, Sarja, what do you have for me?
Yes? Ah, the guard at the ramparts told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were on good terms. Naturally, I had to regale the man with tales of my friend's escapades. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you is the time this friend, a High-Entia man, discovered a crystal. He was a real go-getter, that man, always traipsing around exploring from the day he set foot on the shoulder. He would tell me all sorts of stories from his adventures to entertain little old me. I remember it like yesterday. The sky was a brilliant blue, the birds were singing. I'd come to pay my respects at the graveyard like any other day. And then along he came with the biggest smile on his face and took out an object wrapped in cloth. Said he'd found a strange crystal alongside an ether deposit. And what a light it gave off! The cloth it was wrapped in wasn't enough to stop it shining through. Ah, it was a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet it gave off a pale glow, warm yet somehow ice-cold. It was like being bathed in turquoise sunlight. I'd never seen anything more beautiful, and I don't believe I ever will. Sadly, it dwindled to nothing in a matter of minutes. If there'd been anything left of it, I would have kept it as a memento, I'm sure. I remember him telling me how incredibly large the deposit was, drooping down from the ceiling above. From his description, I imagine it might have looked something like a stalactite, which is why I'm convinced that it must have been in some sort of cavern. And despite the deposit's size, the crystal he'd retrieved fit comfortably in the palm. It must have been formed over a long period of time. Ideally, he could have told you exactly where it was located, but I'm afraid that's not possible, because he's sleeping here quite peacefully now, and cannot really be disturbed. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you the exact location, my dears. Still, I hope that my little anecdote was of some use to you. I pray that you too will be able to find what you seek.
Thank you, Sarja. This is going to be of great help to us. We'd better report back to Radzim. So, it definitely can be found in a cave. A giant ether deposit drooping from the ceiling like a stalactite? Well, we haven't encountered anything like that, but let's talk to Radzim. Maybe he has a clue.
Who, me?
So that's how things are. It seems we owe Miss Sarja and her friend a debt of gratitude for the valuable information they provided us. It's just my conjecture, but the crystal may have been highly responsive to heat and sublimated when exposed to sunlight. It's fascinating, isn't it? I have to say its properties are quite unusual. And I agree with Sarja. I think that it would be found in a cave, like she said. So the soldier said he'd already searched Nerthus Necropolis, huh? Alright, let's think of other options then. If you follow Fime Lane, which breaks off from Thul's Way towards the northwest, you reach the Forbidden Hushland. It's a dangerous place, though, so it hasn't been mapped out very thoroughly. Nevertheless, there is meant to be a cave-like location near thereabouts. The man who found the crystal must have been a formidable swordsman. It may be from him that news of the cave's existence reached us. Very worthy. I pray that you find a high ether crystal there indeed. You are the only ones we can rely on to harvest it, I'm afraid. Good luck. And if you do find a high ether crystal, be careful to keep it away from strong light as you carry it back. Okay, so we've got our next destination. It is indeed a place we haven't been to yet. And from other points, you may have seen it. It's a part of the shoulder that's covered in mist. I definitely took a look down there, like, way earlier. We will head there shortly, but there are some new quests to pick up. Here we go. Ardred.
Hey, okay.
Hey you, please listen. Miss Winnie is feeling sad. Is that what you call it? And I know exactly why. It's because she lost her wedding ring while escaping from Alchemoth. Oh, your wife. I'm very sorry. That's why she's feeling blue, and I, Ardred, have long thought it imperative that I rescue her from her state. What? No! I don't have an ulterior motive, nor is it a crush. Perish the thought! Oh. Not your wife. I'm getting very mixed signals here. If I had to call it anything, I'd call it... that's it! I'd call it compassion! And therefore, I thought I ought to present her with a new ring, but I know not how to make one. And also, I cannot move from here, on account of my duty to guard the townsfolk. And thusly, I must enlist your services to seek out someone who could make a ring for me. I trust you will assist me. Well, we've got plenty of active quests already, so let's just get this one done right now. Yes, I knew you would understand. Return with a ring and I might just sing. Nice rhyme there, buddy. Anyway, the person we need to talk to seems like they're higher up, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to them. Alright, Quartz. You're after a ring, are you? I imagine I have it in me to make a ring, no worries, but... can it really be true that Oaf Ardred wants to give it to Lady Winnie? I'm really not a big fan of his hot-headedness. Mind telling me the whole story? Well, I see. He saw Lady Winnie feeling down and decided to cheer her up. I'm not really sure about this, but if it's for Lady Winnie's sake, so be it. I'll craft him the ring. Rumor has it that Lady Winnie lost her husband coming to this settlement. She really does seem lonely sometimes. Well, to business. I can't make the ring without the requisite materials, so I'd need you to gather some Brightite for me. You should be able to find it in the stony area down the back of the Forbidden Hushland. Good luck. Oh. Well, I won't be able to finish that quest just yet. So, let's just pick up the other two quests here. I think the next one I want to talk to is Vreda. She's over here.
Welcome.
You're the ones that helped Innes out, aren't you? I make basic necessities for the folks here, but to tell you the truth, we have a slight issue at the moment.
Yes.
I'm working with Bartholomew to make a tool for catching fish that he dreamt up, but we still lack some resources. If we had some half parts and snare wire, though, we'd be laughing. I don't suppose you could help us out?
Well, you're in luck. Yeah, we'll go ahead and accept it.
Both of them should be relatively easy to find on the Bionis shoulder, but sadly not in the immediate vicinity. You might find them outside of the walls, though. If you find any, please bring them to me.
Yeah. Well, we already got them, so, let's talk to you.
I see you've managed to find the half parts and snare wire. Wonderful. I think I can implement these straight away, actually. Won't be a moment. There we have it. Here, have one for your troubles. Just before you go, could I also bother you to deliver one to Bartholomew? I expect you'll find him at Tranquil Tarn.
Okay, we got 2 Catch-A-Fish DX. They're just fishing rods. Okay.
He should be able to explain to you how the contraption is operated. Alright then, safe travels.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and deliver it to Bartholomew. He's over there on the bridge. Hello, Bartholomew.
Hi there.
Hold on. Isn't that the Catch-A-Fish DX I asked Vreda to make? You brought it all this way for me? Oh, how wonderful! You seem to have double the number. One is for your own personal use, and you want me to teach you. Say no more. I hear you loud and clear. In fact, let me give you a live demonstration right this moment. Ah, is that not glorious? Now do you see how easy it is to fish? Opens up a vast ocean of possibilities, doesn't it? Huh? See what I got there? Why, you could even fish up angel bream and gentle clams here if you so desired. That is, if you're lucky. Alright, we already finished this quest. It doesn't exactly, give you, like, a fishing minigame, but it does open up new collection points all throughout Tranquil Tarn, and, especially getting those, 2 items that he talked about. So let's see what these give me here. Well, I wasn't able to find any angel breams, but I will be coming back here later for them. And I will end up having a full Bionis Shoulder Collectopedia, finally. Now for the last quest that's available here. Let's talk to Angela.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to talk to Kino if that's okay.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kino. You've helped me make so many friends, so I wanted to get us something special to bring us closer. Like a matching set of items we could all wear. Do you have any good ideas? Kino, I have just the ticket. We'll make Angela and friends traditional Nopon-style friendship bracelets. Friendship bracelets? And you can make them, Kino? That's an amazing idea. I love it. For a starter, need some elastic ivy. Angela know where to find, maybe? Elastic ivy? Right. I think my dad was using it when clearing away some rubble. He was always going off into the woods along Fall's Way, so maybe that's where the vines grow? Good. Must find there.
Okay. 5 lengths of elastic ivy in the woods along Fall's Way. That sounds easy enough.
Kino, go there at once.
Well, I'll go there eventually. But, there's a quiet moment that we can take care of. It's north of Prayer Rock at the lake. That one east of Grandel. Oh, there we go. I got an angel bream. That's a full Collectopedia for Bionis Shoulder. Nice. Alright, here we are. Quiet moment. Tyrea's uncertainty. Don't get too excited about Tyrea being a requirement on here.
It's a fateful thing. That you and I should see each other again, here, like this.
Tyrea, what brought you to the Bionis Shoulder?
A good question. Honestly, I had no motive. I wandered without aim, the Bionis no more. Before long, I found myself here. That's all.
So it is but a work of chance. Is that right?
Exactly. Though I certainly didn't expect that chance would bring me back to Alchemoth. The rest is just as I told you. I helped Elam with his research and surveilled the city, waiting for the right opportunity.
So then, you're saying you remained here in order to win back the capital, yes?
If I'm honest, I have to admit, I did consider it. At least until the Fog King appeared.
And then?
The people who still live here, when I showed up, I was a dead woman walking. But they took me in without question. People like that, falling victim to that accursed monster. It doesn't bear thinking about. That's why.
You feel yourself indebted to them, right? Tyrea, you've changed.
Have I? Have I really?
Tyrea, if it's all right with you, why not come with us?
Melia.
We can't pretend the past didn't happen. I know that. But still, can't we at least band together?
I can't.
Is that so? Forgive me, Tyrea. It was thoughtless not to consider your feelings. You must see me as your mother's killer.
You misapprehend. That's not at issue here. I just don't understand.
What do you mean? What don't you understand?
Since the day Yumea drew her final breath, I've lost sight of the path I should walk. It's still the same now. What can I focus on? Where should I go? What will bring meaning to my existence? Even my staying here, when it comes down to it, I'm just resigning myself to the winds of chance.
Tyrea, that's wrong.
Melia, you continue to misjudge me. I have not changed. I've never known anything, not even my own desires.
I can tell you feel lost, Tyrea.
I've never had anything remotely resembling your brilliance.
Everyone, and I mean everyone, feels doubt. We lost sight of the right path in the Great War. We all did, not just you. I did as well. Nay, I still do now. If I said all my doubts were behind me, it would be a heinous lie. When your heart is lost at sea and drifting, it takes time to find answers within. And when you've lost someone important to you, it takes more time still. Hear me. You are strong enough. In time, you will find your answers.
My skills were once widely recognized, though I may have used them to try and end your life.
Is that still something you wish to do?
If that were the case, you would have gone sailing over the edge of the Bionis shoulder a long time ago.
I believe so too. When in reality, I'm standing here talking with you. So then, I think that leaves us some room for friendship. Doesn't it?
You speak just like those Homs you traveled with.
I take that as a compliment, actually. But it's as you say. It's yet another thing I've learnt from them.
Why are you so damn persistent? Is that your crown princess duty? Or do you simply pity the weakling I've become?
Enough. I'll hear no more of this self-loathing. My heart tells me it's the right thing to do. That is all. That is my reason, and the only answer you'll get.
Melia.
What's more, Tyrea? You're all the family I have left. Listen. Once we have dealt with the matter at hand, would you please give me your answer again?
And what if I cannot give you the answer that you're looking for?
I will respect whatever conclusion you arrive at, so long as it's one you can live with.
Don't get your hopes up.
Fine. That will suffice for now. I'll be waiting, Tyrea.
Should I really go along with Melia? Am I worthy? After all the years spent in shadows, all the blood. Yumea, Mother, please give me a sign.
Man, she'd be a great party member if she did join. But, small spoiler warning, she doesn't. Just gonna say that right now. Anyway, let's go gather those things at Phil's way. Okay. Nice little corner here. Gives you a nice view, too. Well, kind of a nice view. Not really much to see over here. Okay, got all the elastic ivy. Let's go ahead and collect these, even though I don't need Collectopedia stuff anymore. I took a little too long. The kitties went to bed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right. I have to beat Kino again.
Uh-oh.
Kino discover motherload of elastic ivy. Here, Angela can hold on to for now. Okay, understood. I'll be sure to keep them safe. Next is Sparkle Stones. Kino saw stones that look similar near lake where Junks landed. Should be no problemo to find Sparkle Stones if look there.
Oh, I thought that was it. So, Sparkle Stones, they're near Junks. That rift does not look good. But anyway, the Sparkle Stones are all over here. And they appear to be up top. Which is unfortunate because there's a unique monster up there. I'm gonna see how I can reach up there without alerting anybody. Shoot, you know what? I might have to fight these guys. Okay.
Kino clean up faster than Bigger Duster.
Okay, they try.
Okay. Who's got the aggro? I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay.
Understood.
Spicy nuts to starting to nod off. Let us move in for the kill.
Okay, cool. No! Okay, there we go.
But we cannot be reckless.
That was a bit dangerous, but got it anyway. Let's head up here and get some Sparkle Stones. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fight this unique monster, so let's do it.
Everyone, let's go!
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Let's focus our efforts.
Kino will do! Very well. Let's go I feel building within me.
All right, I'm feeling it.
Okay. This should be good. I'm doing well. Don't know why Melia has the aggro. Okay, you got ether defense down and strength down. Damn, okay. Okay, let's do this. Nice, you're almost dead. buster you. Nice. Spin to die. Alright, let's see what we have here. Okay, just some basic stuff. Let's get this Sparkle Stone and head back to Angela. Okay, here we go. Kino, you're back. Did you find the Sparkle Stones? Materials all gathered. Kino can do all the rest. Weave in threads, put in stones. Wow, I can't wait. I hope it comes out well, Kino. You definitely look like a Wii character. Angela, I'm sorry. Kino making friendship bracelets. Nene will help out also. Friendship bracelets. A harmonious name, is it not? Yeah, totally agree. It's very caring of you, Kino. Miss Melly thinks so. Kino beaming. Okay, to work. Sister Pawn also lend wing, please. Oh, the bracelets you made are so pretty, Kino. Thanks. I love how the stones are shiny, so fancy. Doesn't even look too flashy either. That's really cool. So these traditional Nappan friendship bracelets? Redodo never see before. This feel like personal growth. You're very skillful, Kino and Nene. Could I take a closer look? Sure. Look, isn't it pretty? This proof of keen friendship. Please be careful not to break. Hey, Angela, did you notice? It seems like you've really come out of your shell. Huh? My shell? Oh wow, you're right, I have. I guess I must have got over my shyness in the process, and it's thanks to you, Kino. Kino also feel much less scared than before. Friends are amazing resource. Huh? Angela, since when were you shy? Since when was Kino shy? Redodo had no idea. Really? Wow, very happy news. I'm also happy. Thanks again, Kino, my hero pawn. Cool. I was starting to get tired of doing kid voices. Alright, so we got redwood equipment for Kino, which is muscle up? Really? I don't think that's a good idea for a healer to have, but whatever. I mean, maybe it is, I don't know. Me. Wearing friendship bracelet make Redodo feel strong like Hiropan. Or maybe two. Blood of Redodo stir with brave. Gwar! Me? Redodo have brilliant idea. Should all think up way of transform. Everyone say magic words into friendship bracelets, and then transform into mighty monster form. But in game like this, it's important to get details right for maximum immersion. Friends know any good magic words? Right. Let's just move on. So, right, we got those side quests done. We just have making our way to the Forbidden Hushland to go to do next. But I think that's actually going to do it for this part. This has been Mr. Bacon Bits with Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Yeah, you jam, Kino. You dance like that. And next part, we will make our way over to Forbidden Hushland after a bit more preparation. See you guys then.